This is the Star Wars The Black Series Clone Commander Wolffe in the 6-inch scale. I picked up this figure at Hobby Corner. Big thanks to Heron from Hobby Corner for hooking me up with this figure. In some parts of the world, I think it is a GameStop exclusive, a shared exclusive with Barnes & Noble. GameStop, Barnes & Noble exclusive. So, there. Here in Manila, sadly we don't have any of those stores. We have to resort to hobby shops getting them in. Okay, here's the packaging, very standard. And it's unnumbered because it is a store exclusive. Okay, one of the better clone troopers that commanders that Hasbro has ever done, I think, in my opinion. I thought this was pretty nice. The mold will look very familiar, but there are some uniqueness to it compared to the other clones, which I will show you later. So very, very cool. As you can see, he comes with two blasters. Here is one of them. Let me just show it off. And I thought it was going to be just a direct repaint of Captain Rex's blaster, but it looks like it's not. This is Wolffe's blaster, as you can see right there, and this is Rex's blaster. I think the details on Rex's blaster, I think, are better. They're more polished. This one is, yeah, they're both good. I'm sure they're pretty much the same blaster, the DC-15, I think. DC-19. DC, who keeps track, right? I do like the Rex blaster better, but the Wolffe blaster looks a tad bit bigger for some reason. So that's that, okay? And it fits nicely in his holster. The right fist is the one that can hold it nicely, whereas the left fist doesn't really hold the pistol. It's more like a gripping hand, which is a shame. Would have been nice if both of them were gripping hands, so that, because he just has two guns with him, right? This one, the finger doesn't fit in as well as Rex's does on his pistol. This one is, I'm having trouble fitting it in, so I'm just putting it that way. Okay. He has this antenna, much like Cody, but it's a different mold. Again, very nice. He's got a cloth, very soft, very thin type of cloth material for his waist cape. These are the instances wherein I feel the soft PVC material would probably have been better, because the waist cape feels a little bit short, and it feels like it's a costume more than a uniform. So yeah, some molding right here in the back. It's got the Wolffe Pack logo right there. Okay, it's got some weathering on his armor, very nice. Got the pistol belt, some nice glossy gray paint apps everywhere, and obviously he's got a removable helmet. The helmet does have a working scope or scanner. You can remove it. It will reveal fantastic Commander Wolffe head sculpt. Just see if I can show that off. Look at that. If you're sifting through several on the pegs, you might want to check some of the paint apps on his face. Make sure the eyes are painted nicely. They're painted very nicely, but just make sure they're on point, and that the white on his eye, on his right eye, is painted at the center of the eye and not to the left or to the right. Let me just give you a better look at that. Very nice. He's got a little bit of a 4 o'clock shadow right there. Nice cropped haircut. Very, very cool. So here he is with Rex, just to show off the that bit of comparison with their faces. I don't know if they're clones. They kind of look different. You be the judge. Right, and for articulation, he's got a ball jointed neck that's on a hinge. Ball jointed upper torso, ball hinge shoulders, severely hindered by his armor, but you can squeeze that in right there and it'll probably go up to there. That's it. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that only go up to there. Ball hinge wrists. This one goes up and down. This one goes in and out. Ball jointed hip, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, ball hinge ankles with the rocker joint. And here is the rest of the gang with Commander Wolffe. We got Gree, Rex, and Cody. And what's amazing about this is Hasbro had so much restraint from not just repainting, straight up repainting every single one of them. Sure, some of the abdomen look the same, but they're slightly different. As you can see, it's very different from that. There's slight nuances that differentiate, like the thigh armor, the knee armor, especially the chest armor. They're all different pieces. The helmets, they look different to me. I don't know about you guys, but they look pretty different. And I'm just loving that. I'm loving the fact that Hasbro is listening to their fans. They're giving us a lot of service with these figures. I love it. Keep it up, Hasbro. I mean, Wolffe costs about $30 here in Manila. I know it's a little bit pricey, but I'm willing to pay that much money if you could keep dishing out and releasing figures as great as these. And I have to commend Hasbro for that. I sometimes I can be very hard with some of their releases because of the prices that they go for here in Manila and in Asia, but give credit where credit is due. It is a wonderful figure. All 4 figures are absolutely amazing. I will say this though, don't pay scalper prices for them. I mean, $35 I think should be tops for each of these figures, except the Hasbro Hascon exclusive Rex. I think it's going for $100 right now, and $80 to $100. Yeah, that's fine, maybe because it's an exclusive. But for each of the regular releases, Toys R Us and GameStop, Barnes and Noble, even though they're exclusive, I think you should just pay retail price, maybe $5 to $8, a little over retail price. I think $40 is the ceiling for any of these figures. You shouldn't pay more than that. And good as they, terrific as they may be, I think they're worth just that. Okay, don't pay the $60 or $70 some people are asking for it. Okay, so there you go. The figure is obviously going to get a 10 out of 10 from me. I love it. I'm pretty glad I picked it up. One of those figures, Black Series figures, I'd like to keep. I've sold off a bunch of my Black Series figures simply because I wasn't sold with them 100%, but with these 4 figures, I'm pretty sold. They're great. 10 out of 10 for me. Hope you've enjoyed this little video review. This has been the Star Wars, the Black Series in the 6-inch scale, Clone Commander Wolffe. Thanks for watching.